And it's recording. Dreadnaught, coming back at you. Sorry for the long hiatus. Been a little busy.
Perfection takes time. Things of that nature. So what are we gonna kick it off with?
One big thing in the news is Donald Sterling. What do you think about that?
I think Donald Sterling is the poster child for stupidity. I think that for the most part, his actions, even though they have brought a big racial storm, are borderline racist. Prejudice, yes. A little elitist, yes. Racist, I don't know.
Definitely all those things. But who in the right mind, a 70-year-old man going after a 20-something-year-old woman? You not see problems lurking up there?
And that's not the first one. You know, that's not the first chick that's been younger than him that he's dated. He's bragged about dating models and everything. That much money and power, maybe it just went to his head. And
he stopped caring.
Why care? If I had $1 billion, I'm gonna let y'all know. I'd bang models in church. It don't matter. You can do whatever you want to with that kind of money. So y'all sit around, get mad at the dude and slang all you want to. At the end of the day, he gonna be dead before it.
Speaking of money and getting out of trouble, what do you think about the Pont heir who
I think that
raped his 3-year-old child?
Didn't he rape them both? Didn't he rape both?
Probably. I know I read about the 3-year-old child.
I think that is the biggest travesty of justice, and the fact that don't that many people know about it shows how miserable our media coverage has become. For a man to rape his kid, and the judge said, what was the judge quoted as saying?
He's not fit.
He's not fit for jail.
For jail life, yeah.
Define fit for jail.
Is anybody fit for? Well, we discussed this earlier. Some people.
There's a few cats. There's a few, but nowhere near the overpopulation we have. There's a few Jack the Ripper cats out there.
No, that's the craziest thing. Is as the most progressive country in the world, we have per capita the highest amount of our population in prisons.
And what was the poet or the writer that said you can tell a society by its prison?
Yeah.
It's a depressing state. But that's the way it goes. We have law is economic. Law is you got a certain amount of money. The law doesn't apply to you, and you can say all day, well, I've seen the. I'm trying to figure out how to word this the best. There are a lot of people who think they have money, and they think they're above the law, and that's when you get that quote. Really?
No, but they do though, dude.
No. Follow what I'm saying. What I'm saying is little money.
Yeah, little money. No, those. Yeah.
An athlete, an actor or actress. Somebody got famous for some dumb thing, like the dude that saved, or the black woman that's the most racist.
I think it's like this. If you look at the statistic, the top 1% of earners in the U.S. make more than the bottom 90% combined. That 9% that are in the middle, that's what you're talking about right there. The people that think they're rich,
exactly,
but they're not really.
Exactly.
They're not really
old money to new money type thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
You got people who. That's why you always get an athlete at least once a year. Hernandez thought he had money. Hernandez, who they're gonna make an example out of. Now I'm not saying he didn't do wrong, because he definitely did wrong. But there was a pattern of him doing wrong. There's a pattern of, as he came up through those economic ranks, people left him alone. Then he got in the real world. In the real world, that's when that commercial comes out. They're like, no one is above. The cops come out. There's no one above the law, and blah blah blah. Now, if you got old money, Kennedy, DuPont, whatever. So don't nobody come out and say that shit, because the truth comes out, and yes, you are above the law. How many Kennedys have killed somebody?
Probably a few of them. I don't know personally.
I think 2. One's a nephew, and then the Kennedy that killed somebody in the wreck way back when he got off. The Senator Ted, the one that just died of it.
Interesting. But the crazy thing is, though, the strangest thing to me is this guy literally had access to anything on the planet. When you're in that 1 percentile, you have access to so much. You could put funding towards whatever you wanted to fund. You could have it, you have access to anything.
But see,
you still choose to do that.
But you're saying could,
he does.
But that's what I'm saying. This does. This is present tense. This didn't go away. Even if he went to jail, his money don't go away, and he wouldn't do as much time as anyone else. Now, granted. Anyone who touches a child needs to go to jail forever. Or for as long as it takes for motherfuckers to re-educate them, however you want to put it. But to say Joe Blow down the road may or may not have done some shit. He does 7 to 8 years and a sex offender for the rest of his life, but because he wasn't born in the right family and his paychecks don't say the right thing, he's going to jail and probably having shitty representation anyway. But someone else does the exact same thing, worse.
But they have money.
Caught in the act, but they have money, so we need to discuss